One, I think that we have not done a good job as recognizing mental health as being just like any other health concern that we have in this country that needs attention and people need support. So I think that our language, the way we talk about it, the way we treat people that need mental health, the way health insurance and the way the medical field treats access to getting support for mental health, all makes it something that we don't want to talk about. And even when folks are struggling with it, not willing to talk about it. As a district, we have found that not only do we have students that are struggling with mental health, but this is, in the last 2 years, we've had more employees, more staff members access our employment assistant program, which is, they can have access to mental health care and support through that. We've had more faculty access that support in the last 2 years than we've ever had. So obviously it's not just a student issue, it's an adult issue.
He's still young, and we don't know his past, so we don't know the trauma if he's going
We had been
trauma.
dealing with and partnering with AIR, Attitudes in Reverse, for some years now. The program was brought to us as a way to relieve stress for students. Usually they came in during PSATs, SATs, just sometimes as a reward to some of our students. And then we ended up losing a student to suicide in the spring. This was the first time AIR came in and did what they were founded for. The founder of AIR, Attitudes in Reverse, found the program because she lost her son to suicide. And she felt like this was a way that she could give back and support schools when they're in a crisis or trying to recover from a trauma or a loss, a traumatic loss. So the dogs came in here now in triage. We have students in our media center who are coming there because they're in crisis, because they've lost a friend, or because they themselves are struggling with mental health, and that kind of triggers what we're concerned about with students that may think that that's their way out as well. So we had a whole media center full of adults and students that were in emotional crisis. Some that we couldn't get to open up and talk. And then here come the puppies. The puppies come in and people open up, they're laughing, there's tears of joy, we're hugging puppies, and we're able to reach kids that we were unable to reach initially, and adults. So we all decided to get our puppies trained. I didn't even have a puppy at the time. And then I ended up adopting a pup, and now my dog Bruno Mars is now in the program. He needed a little second chance learning from the first tier. He was playing a little too much, but he's doing well. And hopefully he will get through the 3 tiers of training. Eventually we will have our own cadre of therapy dogs here in the district, and we're going to be calling them campus canines, but they'll be each building will have their own campus canine or 2 that they'll have access to more regularly. We demonize people that have mental health issues. Even the way we talk about mental health and suicide, like somebody committing suicide versus taking their life, it criminalizes that final decision because I'm so desperate, I don't know how to address my mental health, that I've made this choice as being something that's criminalized. Maybe this is just my personality. I hope that I've grown to a lot of this, but I feel like anything that I face as a challenge that's difficult, it's preparing me for something bigger. So I don't look at obstacles as and challenges as something that's going to hurt me. I look at I'm going to be better as a result of having gone through this. Having gone through this, it's going to inform something else. So I try to, after I get upset and there's tears and, and throwing my hands up and maybe yelling into a pillow in my office, after that I sit back and say, okay, what can I learn from this? What do I need to listen to as we go down this conversation with folk? And even when someone is bringing me a lot of negativity, there's something in there that I could take from it to make myself better and to make us better as an organization. So I try to approach everything that way. I don't look at them as challenges anymore. I look at them as opportunities for growth.